No tērā wiki, hoko nā katoa tia ai nā tīkiti mo te whakaari whakapaupākihi, ka mutu I tino puta tana rongo, kaua ki tūranga anake, engari horapai te motu o ti rā tai āwhionoa I te ao. Yes, people both here in Gizzy and abroad have been absolutely raving about it. No tātou te waimarie, ko tai ātinana mai te kai whakahaere matua o tēnei whakaari. Yes, we have our whanaunga, one of the creators of Whakapaupākihi, joining us, Ani-Piki Tuari. Kei te whanaunga, tēnā rawa atu koe.
Morena.
You must be absolutely chuffed with the reviews that Whakapaupākihi has been getting. Pēhea nei o whakaaro.
It's been really surreal. Like I'm struggling with all the mihi and the beautiful kōrero that's come through. Not because it's not beautiful. I'm struggling because I'm not used to, and that's not just me. That's my whole whānau. You know, we've just been showered in all of these wonderful, incredible mihi. And I'm like, oh, nā tātou I pēnei ai.
Ka mutu, e hari te mea ko tātou o te tairāwhiti kei te tuku I ā mātou mihi kia koutou. Ko ngā tāngata, ko ngā whanaunga no waho atu o te rohe nei, ne?
E mea ana koe, e mea ana. And we've been really lucky nā te mea ko, you know, ko tīmata ki, there are already tonos coming in, and so it's about going, oh, hang on, I need to breathe, but also like actually you don't have time to breathe, you just need to keep moving.
Yeah.
Hei painga mo te kaupapa mo te iwi anō hoki, but yes, no, from all around, including Australia, including America, it's really overwhelmingly incredible.
For those of us that don't really have an idea of what the process is to get Whakapaupākihi onto the stage, pēhea nei te roa?
Well, I tīmata mātai ko aku tungāne ki te tuhi I tēnei ono tau ki muri. We started this 6 years ago, writing it, and we're not pros by any means. We just decided we're going to write a musical and talk about our tipuna, and that's what we did. And along those 6 years, we've just learnt and have brought in people to come and help us develop it and get it to its place. But you know, just like we do at home in any kaupapa Māori, he mahi tahi te mea nui. And that's what we understood really well, that in order for this to stand up, it required so many talented and skilled people to help us realize this, realize our dream. And so in particular, this round, our development season, it's been in motion for the last 2 years, so it's not something we just stood up like that. You know, the hardest part was, hey, ko te kimi pūti e te whānau.
Tai hoa tērā whakaaro, tai hoa tērā whakaaro.
Aye, and then obviously finding the right people, because this kaupapa, what was most important for us was that our people seen, felt and heard themselves. And then everything else was after that. So for us it was about getting together a team who understood the kaupapa before understanding that we were just putting up a production. And so getting in the likes of, you can't get any better in my opinion, Rūtene Spooner, to come and direct Tupu mai e konei, kōna pukenga, kia roto I te ao haka, engari kia roto I te ao whakaari, and he is dynamite on his own. You know, so...
Ka mutu ko ia te ringatohu, ne?
Ko ia te ringatohu o Whakapaupākihi, and if he still agrees to stay on board, he will be the director moving forward forever and ever.
Tāku kia koe Rūtene, stay on board. You're not going back to Auckland anymore. Where to next for Whakapaupākihi? As I mentioned earlier, love to see it go around the motu, love to see it eventually get across the world, because I think it has universal appeal. Koe rā tā koe whakapai nei.
That's so amazing, thank you. I genuinely, like, our goal was always so that our people felt and heard and seen themselves.
Yeah.
So...
Ko te tuki tērā?
Tick, 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 tick. Yeah, actuals. So now the next step is that, because this is a development season, and it wasn't just a development of the production itself, but the whole process of working in this new way of doing things. Sure. So there are things that we need to ake ka pai. We know that doesn't work. Like there's that stuff we need to fix before we can get it to the next level and tour it, so that when we're on tour, like we were safe here because we're at home, but when you go outside of home,
Yeah.
you don't have the same pō that can come in and whakatika everything when you need to.
Kei te marama.
So we got to make sure that our whare is in order before we can tour it around the country. But also, on top of that, we need the pute. Te whānau, this kaupapa was $1 million, was an $1 million project. And I know everyone will be like, what? And that's what I mean. So like,
Well, when you think of all of the logistics of getting those actors together, as well as ngā kai hāpai o Kimuri,
Koia.
the theatre people,
Koia.
the rangatohu, I mean, ko tahi miri ona tāra. I mean, ki au nei, he piri ona tāra ke te kaunga o ngā mahi I puta I a koutou.
straight up for notes. And that's where we, you know, not that money determines our value
Yes.
by any means.
But it certainly helps you to get to those other regions.
Honestly, you know, we want para Weranui to actually be flying. You know, that's the next. We want the stars to come from the sky, not you know. So that in itself is the next phase. You know, I thought with National being in the government now, that would hold us up. But actually, you know what? And Uncle Wayne raised this. He goes, governments come and go, but our kōrero, they remain. So, aha kua te aha me ko ke tonu.
Whatu ngaro te tangata toitu te whakaari.
Kia ora.
Yeah.
Kia ora, kia ora.
Toi whakaari.
Abs, cuz.
Kei te tuahine, kei te whanaunga, me pēnei wakukupu whakamutunga, whakahihi katoa au I te kaunga o ngā mahi I whakaputaina, I whakātuhia e koutou kia mātou o tira ki te maria I whaiwahi atu ki tā koutou o tira ki tā tātou kaupapa. E mihi atu ana ki a koe. Me te tūmanako ia, anei, waku mati nei, e pēnei ana, ka puta tēnei whakaare ki te motu whānui o tira tai awhio no I te ao a tōna wā.
Kia ora,
Tēnei
whanau.
manaakitanga. Tēnā koe.